5 secret money moves millionaires don't talk about. They don't talk about it at dinner parties. They don't post it on Instagram. And most of the time, they won't even tell their closest friends. But behind the scenes, millionaires, the real ones, not the flex on social media, types, are making quiet, strategic money moves that set them apart. These aren't get-rich-quick tricks or hype-driven stunts. They're long-game decisions that build lasting wealth. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on 5 secret money moves millionaires rarely share, but absolutely use. And if you apply even one of these, it could completely shift your financial trajectory. Let's start with secret money move number 1. They automate wealth, not just savings. Everyone's heard of automating their savings, set it and forget it, but wealthy people take this further. They automate investments, not just deposits. Every month, like clockwork, their money flows into stocks, index funds, real estate syndications, and business ventures automatically. This is how they build wealth without thinking about it daily. No emotion, no second guessing the market, no timing the dips, just consistent, automated action, and over time, it compounds. If you're only automating your savings account, you're playing defense. Millionaires play offense, and automation is their secret weapon. Secret money move number 2. They use entities, not just bank accounts. Most people operate financially as individuals. Millionaires, they operate through LLCs, core, trusts, and holding companies. Why? Because the tax code favors businesses and investors, not employees. With the right structure, they can deduct expenses, separate liability, protect assets, and reinvest profits more efficiently. It's not shady or sneaky, it's smart. For example, instead of paying for their laptop, car, or travel out of personal income, they route it through a business entity that aligns with their work or investments. That same dollar now stretches further, because it's been filtered through strategy. Third on the list, they buy time before they buy toys. Here's the truth: most millionaires don't actually spend like millionaires. They're not racing to buy the latest watch or luxury car. Instead, they're obsessed with buying back time. That means outsourcing tasks they hate, hiring assistants before they feel ready, and investing in systems that free up their schedule. Why? Because time is the only non-renewable resource. A millionaire knows they can lose money and make it back, but once a day is gone, it's gone forever. So instead of flexing with purchases, they quietly buy freedom. Ask yourself, what could you delegate for $20 that's costing you $200 of your own time? Secret money move number 4, they own appreciating assets with cash flow and rent everything else. Millionaires don't tie themselves to liabilities. They don't just buy homes because it's the American dream or lease luxury cars for status. They think in terms of return. If it doesn't cash flow, grow in value, or open strategic doors, they'd rather rent it. But when it comes to assets, income, producing real estate, dividend stocks, businesses, they go all in. For example, they'll buy a duplex that pays them monthly and rent the luxury condo downtown for lifestyle. They let assets fund their lifestyle instead of letting lifestyle drain their assets. And finally, secret money move number 5, they think decades ahead, not just about the next paycheck. Most people operate in survival mode. How can I make it to the end of the month? Millionaires are thinking in generations. How will this decision affect my legacy, my kids, my business in 10, 20, or 50 years? That shift in thinking changes everything. They're not chasing trends, they're building vehicles. A millionaire will skip the short-term dopamine of buying something flashy and instead build a system that pays them for life. They might even create an investment trust for their kids, or a self-perpetuating business that requires less of their time every year. They're not just rich, they're strategic architects of their own future. Now let's zoom out. What do all 5 of these secret moves have in common? They're quiet, intentional, strategic, and most importantly, they're boring. That's the catch. These aren't flashy, viral money hacks. They're disciplined systems that build real wealth slowly, then suddenly. Most people miss out not because they aren't capable, but because they're distracted by the loud stuff, the flashy guru courses, the meme stocks, the hustle, culture hype. Millionaires do the opposite. They go quiet, focus deep, and plant seeds that grow silently for years. So how do you apply this? You don't need $1 million to start acting like a millionaire. That's the twist. The habits come before the wealth, not after. You can automate your investments right now. You can set up a simple LC for your side hustle. You can outsource a core that's eating your energy. You can choose to rent instead of buying liabilities. And most of all, you can start thinking beyond the next paycheck and start building a 10-year vision. Let's be real. No one is coming to hand you the blueprint. The systems millionaires use are available to you, but you have to decide to implement them. And yes, it'll feel weird at first. Your friends might not get it. You might feel like the odd one out, but that's the cost of financial independence. You trade short-term comfort for long-term control, and that trade is worth it every single time. Imagine where you could be a year from now if you applied even one of these moves. 5 years from now, 10. The compounding effect of quiet, consistent action is wildly underestimated. Wealth is built in the small, unseen decisions, not the headline-making ones. And the best part, you don't need anyone's permission to start. You just need to make the choice. So let's make this practical. Which of these 5 millionaire moves will you start with today? Drop it in the comments. Will you automate your investments? Set up an LLC for your business idea. Stop buying liabilities. Start thinking decades ahead. Declare it. Own it. Then do it. Because information without action is just entertainment. And this video wasn't made to entertain you. It was made to equip you. And if you found this valuable, here's what I want you to do next. Smash that like button so more people can find this information. Subscribe for more practical, powerful money moves every single week. And share this with someone who needs to stop playing small and start building real wealth. Because these secrets aren't really secret. They're just underused. The world doesn't need more financial noise. It needs more people with quiet confidence, long-term vision, and money that works for them. Be that person. Start today. Build something that lasts.